Hello, everybody. Joe Bacon Donuts here, and welcome back for another episode of Summer Pockets Reflection Blue. Where last time we left off, we got ghosts. We got some fucking ghosts and ghoulies now. Some gods, sticking their fingers in the pie, and one in particular is trying to stick its finger in Shizuku's pie, but we need to eat the pie first, so that way he can't stick his finger in because we ate her pie. Anyway, this analogy's getting weird, so I'm gonna stop. Hey everyone, how are you? I'm really tired. Like it's been dark and rainy and cold all day long, and like not just drizzly, like fucking real ass rain. It's been a rough one, and I'm exhausted. I didn't sleep particularly well last night. It wasn't for any reason. It was just one of those nights where I wasn't like tossing and turning. I didn't wake up in the night except for like once to go to the bathroom, but that's normal because I drank like an entire pot of coffee when I'm recording, which I'm doing right now, and I'm recording at 8 o'clock at night. So, 1 + 1 = 2. The math adds up there. So I don't contribute that as like a factor, but it was just an off night. Just like you go to sleep and then you wake up and your alarm's going off and it's like, fuck already. And then you have to get out of bed and go to work. Which fortunately it was a relatively slow day at work because I didn't want to do anything. Like I said, dreary, rainy, even just in the morning, I'm just like, I'm not here today. And I'm not going to be there tomorrow, mentally. I'll be there, but dude, I'm just kicking the can right now. Go in, I teach my class for a little bit. We're done. My class has passed all their tests. We're just killing time now because I don't want to go back to work, and I don't want to send them back to work. So it's like, all right, we'll do a lax review. You can like play on your phone when we're doing it. Just like answer me when I talk to you. Like have one ear open. It's like, I don't care, man. Like you passed your stuff, so you know it, but we just need to fill the time. They're lucky I'm not a hard ass. I can be a real hard ass. I think I went off on a rant about it like 2 episodes ago, like about fucking really, really getting angry and yelling at people. I don't like doing that. It's like bad for your heart or something. But I can really fucking crack the whip in the classroom if I need to. They're lucky it's not like 15 years ago when you could like fucking hit your subordinates. Fortunately, I would never have to do that because I have that silver tongue. I'm a bit of a diplomat, you see. I got that gift of gab. I can trick people into thinking they want to do something when it's really I want them to do it. But they don't think that it's because I want them to do it. They think it's because they want to do it, and I get them to do it themselves, but it's really for me. It's all an illusion. So I don't need to resort to physical violence. They call it wall-to-wall counseling. Because you start at one wall and then you're fucking hitting them all the way to the other wall. Yeah, we don't really do that anymore. Though I do work in the kind of environment where, if it did happen, depending on the circumstances, people would probably keep their mouths shut. Unless it's like really unwarranted, then it'd be like, yo, what the fuck? But sometimes, 2 grown-ass men, they just need to kick each other's asses, and that's fine. Violence isn't good, but sometimes you just need to kick a motherfucker in the head. I don't know. Weird way to start off this episode, going into my personal philosophy on, I don't know, mutual violence. The philosophy of combat. Some fucking Full Metal Demon Muramasa shit. Yes, I know peace is the noblest pursuit, but sometimes people just need to get got. I keep saying I'll watch Kamen Rider eventually. It's still on my hard drive, I promise. I promise I'll get around to it, I promise. And I know a lot of that comes from there too. I've seen some really good Kamen Rider quotes where it's like, fucking, oh god, what do you say? It's like, human life above all trumps peace and justice, like that kind of thing. And then he goes off and like, oh, the Nazis thought they too had justice on their side. Are they excused for their actions? So it's like, you should pursue the thing that, you know, saves people. And that is the truly correct thing to do. Which I agree with. But also, sometimes to do that, you know, some people need to be dealt with. Discuss in the comments down below. That's my engagement bait for today. Anyway, let's get off this Thanksgiving dinner topic that you argue with like your fucking stupid uncle, who's like brain rotted from Facebook and Fox News, and hang out with our. Oh God, I was about to call Shizuku mentally deficient, but no, that is not what she is. Our lovely significant other here, who's going through some issues, and will solve them by getting married. Like everyone knows, run into some issues in the relationship, get married, have a kid, guaranteed to solve it. I can see no negative consequences coming from this whatsoever. Everyone in the island is on board because they're a bunch of hocus pocus country bumpkins, so they're down for this. Next, we're going to be like sacrificing goats to solve it, but hey, you know, if it makes them happy, who am I? Who am I to judge? Well, I am me and I will judge. Just silently, though. I'll keep it to myself. And so...
それでは、ご結婚、おめでとうございます。
おめでとうございます。ありがとうみんな。
Thank you. Our wedding began, pretend though it was.
結婚式って出たことないから、ちょっとよくわかんなかったんですけど。
Damn, this is like the second time we've seen Nomiki in her casual clothes. It throws me off. You know, I was always in her casual clothes, and, you know, Shizuku also, almost always. But we rarely see Nomiki in her casual clothes.
こんな感じでいいんですかね。みんなにおめでとうって言ってもらえれば、きっとそれでいいのよ。
なるほど。確かに、それが一番かもしれないな。
Yeah, we're just metaphysically getting married, not legally. What's up?
なんで徳田が挨拶してるんだよ。
Because they wanted to be, I guess.
仲がいいのか。
We just chat like normal in passing.
謎の交友関係だな。
Oh, you sure look happy, Smoogie.
わかりますか？
Yeah, you're singing your happy song.
そうね。いつもの鼻歌が出てるものね。私、お友達の結婚式に出るのが夢だったんです。そうなの？はい。だから、
Yeah, so that way she can live vicariously through them.
ハイリさんがご結婚をされてすごく嬉しいです。
To resolve her own deep-seated trauma. Always the bridesmaid, huh? Oh, then maybe we should have made things a bit more proper.
そうね。さすがに思いついてその翌日じゃ何の準備もできないものね。いえいえ。お二人の間に
Indeed.
愛があれば大丈夫です。
And stable income. Love. Even that stated so plainly, you had me flustered.
大丈夫よ。あるわ。ね、ハイリ君。
Yeah, tons. The wedding was to prevent Shizuku from losing her memories. But by no means was that all it meant. I butchered that sentence, but moving on, I got the gist across. Which made hearing this stuff all the more embarrassing. Incidentally, we did ask Kyoko-san about everything. When we did, the effect stopped reaching her when she distanced herself, so the same might happen when with a change in relationship. Or so she said. With an asterisk assuming you were thinking of it only from an occult perspective, that is.
ミゾーリ先輩、これどうぞ。ブーケとメッセージボード？
昨日の今日だったから、あり合わせのものでそれっぽいものしか作れなかったが、青と二人からだ。よければ受け取ってくれ。
Okay, the bouquet I get, but what do you mean message board?
もちろん。大好きよ、二人とも。
Like a big card where everyone like wrote well wishes on them and signed it? That kind of thing?
こちら そです顔が真っ赤ね。そんなストレートに言われたらいくら女の子同士でも照れますよ。
そうだな。
I'll have to take your word on it.
高原はこの笑顔と好意をぶつけられ続けたのか。
Yeah, you build up a tolerance. Yep, Smoogie and I are in the same boat.
すごいな。
Well, we'll be split up once summer ends, though. We're trying not to hide things so
な
much.
るほど。いい関係だな。
Nope.
俺たちからもプレゼントがあるんだぜ。
Huh? Like, an actual present?
もちろんだ。
If it's something ping pong related.
俺を卓球だけの男だと思うな。こいつを見てみろ。
Open the bag, Tenzin presented. This is a book about classes? This toed right on the line between joking and serious.
高原も運動部だったという話を聞いてな。スポーツ用のがたくさん載っている。
Oh yeah, like the stupid goggles basketball players wear. I was in the swim club though. And my eyes aren't even that bad.
確かに。
But if they do get bad, or I start some other sports, I'll be sure to use it.
ああ。卓球がいいんじゃないか。
I'll think about it.
ダブルスの名をか。
So I'm already partnered with you, am
あ
I?
の二人特に後腐れなくやってるみたいね。
みたいだな。さてと、俺からのプレゼントだ。俺からは俺らしく裸の本だ。
Explain. So porn.
エロ本じゃねえよ。これは女性の裸をまとめてある本で、エロいには。
Yeah, it's artistic, you know, it's just reference material.
おお。よく考えたらエロ本じゃねえか。
結婚式に何を持ってきてるんだ。
でもこれ市場でもなかなか出回らねえんだぜ。
And?
反応薄いじゃねえか。
お前、少し考えろ。
We'll still take it though. Shizuku was incredibly confuddled.
三谷君、そういうのはダメよ。
そうですね。自分もそういう本はダメだと思います。汚ね
ちょっと厨房で食べるものを作ってくるわね。
え。あ、いえ、主役がいなくなってどうするんですか。
いいの。今日は私のために集まってくれたんだから。
Yeah, now that she's married, she's a wife, and wives make curry, right? So it tracks, you know, we're fitting into the metaphysical perspective, you know.
私にもおもてなしさせてほしいの。
わかりました。
Really show the god that it's for real. You know, you can talk the talk, now it's time to walk the walk. Shizuku went into the kitchen. I looked at everyone here. Then,
さて、俺は帰るとしよう。
yeah, go away, shoo. Huh? Already? Took it up, plopped his hand on my shoulder.
あんなに楽しそうな顔の会長は初めて見た。お前があの顔を引き出したんだろう。
Yup. No, not at all, really.
あの人のこと頼んだぞ。
Was he trying to keep me from worrying about him? Leaving only those words, he quietly left. Tokuda. He looked a bit cool.
高原、
Yeah?
徳田のことだが、
Uh-huh?
あの人のことを頼んだぞと俺に向けられた言葉だったのだろうか。
No. Not likely. After that, we set aside what was or wasn't wedding like. And just hung out together late into the night. Everyone was especially shocked at seeing the way she acted with me and Samuki. They asked her questions and chatted about this and that. For Shizuku, for everyone, this must have been extremely new. Everyone discovered the Shizuku that only Samugi and I knew of. I smiled as I watched on, a little sad, but happy.
学校での真面目な雫も見てみたいですね。
Right? That would most definitely never happen. But I didn't say that. In the end, we were too shy. We didn't kiss in front of everyone, like we promised Samuki. And yet, it was still so much fun. We smiled the entire time, Shizuku, Samugi, and I. Shizuku repeated over and over that she would never forget this for the rest of her life. Samugi as well, whose dream it was to go to a friend's wedding. She too swore that she would never ever forget. I won't either. Ever. Oh, you're here to congratulate us too? Sit tight. I gave some leftover fish to him. And the night darkened. Oh, so much fun. All right, let's see how much she remembers. The morning after the wedding. Shizuku talked with everyone until morning, then took the first ferry home. I returned to my room and got some shut-eye. Even if it was just pretend, I got married. Me, Mr. All-Boys School. Maybe the all-boys school part isn't all that relevant. Good morning.
おはよう。機嫌良さそうだね。
Yeah, I guess so.
今日も海の家？
Yep.
こういうこと言うのはちょっと水を差すようだけどね。結婚式をしたことが本当に効果があるかどうかはわからないから。
Yeah, we know. That was just your fucking old lady aunt, you know, Facebook fucking occult reading shit you were
結
doing.
果は慌てて求めないでゆっくり考えておいた方がいいと思うよ。
Okay, got it. She was right. We didn't do it because we knew it would work. We did it to try everything we could. If it ends up a bust, we just need to find a new way. As long as we made good memories, that'd be enough. Time to go. I walked along the beach, remembering yesterday's events. Remembering when Shizuku and I walked together here. It was fun, a little embarrassing, but it was a nice little souvenir of the summer. These memories were piling up, one after the other, on and on. And I hope they would continue to do so. Morning!
あら、おはようハイリ君。今日はちょっと遅めね。
Yeah, I got to bed late last night and all. I couldn't get myself out of bed.
もう、そんな生活してたら夏休みが明けてから辛いわよ。
Yeah.
紬もちょっと寝坊したって言ってたわ。
This?
ほんのちょっと前に来て、今はゴミ拾いに行ってるわ。
Oh. She doesn't remember last night?
それにしても、今日もいい天気ね。さて、お店を開ける準備をしましょうか。
Yeah. We opened the door. What met us was...
あれ？お店の中、ずいぶん散らかってる。飾り付けとか、お花とか、
yeah, the little message board
どうしてこんなに？
saying, you know, congratulations on getting married. You don't remember.
ええ、そうね。
Oh, okay. No effect. I was ready for this. I prepared myself for this exact thing.
ハイリ君、どうしたの？顔色がずいぶん悪いわ。少し横になって。で
No, I'm fine.
も、
Oh, wrong button. Oh, he's getting big emotions right now. It's in like double font size. But I don't feel like yelling. I have my window open. It's like 8:30. And I'm not in the mindset to fucking act out big emotions. All right, I'll try to do a line read. 3, 2, 1. I said I'm fine. There you go. Happy. Before I could stop myself, my voice became a shout.
そっか。余計なこと言っちゃったかも。ごめんね。
No, it's my bad. I took a small, innocuous breath. Cool it. Calm down, Takahata Heidi. Kinda spoke too loud there on accident.
そっか、少し驚いちゃった。でも時々そういうことってあるわよね。
And just like that? But like you said, I'm not feeling too hot, so I'm gonna get some fresh air.
ええ、そうね。そうするのがいいと思うわ。
We lied. We broke our promise with feigned smiles. But right now, if we didn't, I'll go take a short walk.
いってらっしゃい。
I felt like I'd erupt everything onto her. These caustic emotions. I took several deep breaths as I walked. But it didn't help. I just walked. Huh? Samugi?
ハイリスさん。
Hmm? I got closer.
おはようございます。
You look like shit. Morning. She was acting a little weird. She always does, so you need to specify more. You're picking up trash again today?
してません。ゴミとかありません。
Yeah, picked clean. I mean, what's that then?
見ちゃダメです。
Oh, did you steal the message board? She threw her arms out in desperation. But I saw it. What is this? It was, "Congratulations on your wedding!" A message board with that written on it and a bouquet, sopping with seawater. The gifts everyone gave us. This is...
海に
Hmm.
浮かんでました。
Well, that's not good. I faced the beach hut
ハイリさん。
and started walking.
ハイリさん。
Were you doing like big walk with like leaning forward and swinging your arms, like really like broadening out your shoulders? Ugh.
ハイリさん。
I know.
怖い顔になってます。
Are you freaking kidding me? What in the hell is all
わかり
this?
ます。わかりますけど。ハイリさんは雫の恋人です。
Uh-huh. And tell me how that...
ハイリさんは雫の味方でいてくれなきゃダメです。
But...
だから私が怒ります。
Oh, okay. What?
雫は私の逆鱗に触れました。
Yeah, give her the attack. What? Huh?
無理。
Yep, charge up. Samugi? She ran off, looking even fiercer than I was. Hold on a minute.
あら、つむぎ。今日は面白いものは。
雫、どうしてこんなことするんですか？
つむぎ、どうしたの？
When I went inside,
どうしてこんなことするんですか？
なに？どうしたの？
ひどいです。
mm-hmm.
ひどいですよ。雫。
I heard Samugi's heartrending voice.
どうして捨てちゃったんですか？
Yeah, you could have found a better place to toss it. You know, if you just throw it into the water like that, the waves are just gonna bring it right back up.
ごめんね。
Also,
ちょっと
littering is
わからないわ。
illegal. There's probably like protected species around here too, so you're gonna get in trouble from like the environmental agencies.
忘れちゃったんですか？昨日のこと。
昨日？
一生忘れないって言ったのに。
ごめんなさい。
どうしてどうして。
Yeah, when in doubt, just cry and make it awkward. Smoogie. I wasn't the only one who was sad. I wasn't the only one who wanted to be furious. Samugi, too. A memory of hers was forgotten. Of Samugi, who could make no more after this summer. I couldn't imagine how she must be taking this.
ひどいよ。
This wasn't my problem alone. This wasn't just me and Shizuku. It was about all three of us. I wasn't the only one hurting. All the more reason. I had to ask her outright. About that. Hey, Shizuku?
ハイリ君、ねえ、紬はどうしちゃったの？
Can I ask you something? So, you forget bad memories. You shouldn't have a single one.
ええ。
But you know, you're actually forgetting other things too. Dating me, kissing, getting married, those sort of memories. You're forgetting them. So does that mean you hated us becoming a couple? You hated kissing me? Was being with me a bad memory to you? That's fine if it was. That's fine, but I don't want to be forgotten. You'll never be just a memory. Then One Winged Angel starts playing. Not by this island. Not by Samugi. And more than anything, not by Shizuku.
ハイリ君が何を言っているかよくわからないけど。
Yeah, why are you holding out that pear? That's an old meme. Like, what are you, 30?
そんなわけないじゃない。あなたと一緒にいるの嫌なわけないでしょ。
It's too late. I can't stand being forgotten. I can't bear being forgotten by the one I love. So, let's just stop all of that.
ハイリさん。
Damn, folded immediately. We'll start dating, and you'll just forget me again. There must be something you despise. Something about me you despise, yeah? No more. I won't fall in love with you. I mean, I see why you're immediately, like, jumping to the bad conclusion, but it could be anything, just, like, strong emotions in general trigger this response. Like, that's like, from the hip, you know, shot in the dark. Be like, oh, yeah, that would make sense. And then you can kind of work backwards from there and, like, kind of try to, like, dig deeper, you know, see if that holds any water.
ハイリさん。
See ya. I don't know how I got home or what I did after that. Before I knew it, the sun went down. Before I knew it, the voices of people outside became silent. That was the right thing to do. Shizuku clearly didn't want to become a couple. Actually be a couple. And I was tired of being forgotten. This is fine. I gently closed my eyes. That's a weird noise for a butterfly to make. It felt as if something touched me. Then my consciousness faded.
猫さん、大丈夫？ねえ、大丈夫？病院連れて行ってあげるからね。頑張って。
Yes, going to see an Isha. But for pets.
お願いします。猫さんを助けてあげてください。私にあげられるものを何でもあげますから。
あら、しずくちゃん、この神様にお参りしてるの？
はい、猫さんを助けてほしいんです。
そうかい。でもこの神様は怪我や病気を治す神様じゃないからね。
What to do then?
そうなんですか。じゃあこの神様は
縁切りの神様でね。
Oh yeah, well that we already
悪い
knew.
ことや
That'd
嫌
give
な
us something a
こ
little
と
more
と
in depth
の
than that.
縁を切ってくれるんだよ。
そうなんですね。少し元気になった。やっぱり神様がお願いを叶えてくれたのかな。これからも毎日神様にお願いしに行くね。嫌な なことをいっぱい言われます。でもお父さんもお母さんもみんなも大好きです。
If you say so.
だから縁は切りたくないです。なので嫌な思い出を消してください。それと私は好きな人はいりません。お父さんとお母さん好き同士のはずなのに
Yeah,
喧嘩
yeah,
ばっか
okay.
りだし。
I can see how that's another avenue of it. Like, oh, I've seen how this goes down. It's nothing but bad. You know, what's supposed to be the, like, example for you of, like, a loving relationship is just nothing but fucking fighting and bickering and hate. So you're like, yeah, let's have none of that, please, for me, thank you. I can see that would fuck you up as a kid.
それで私に怒ってばっかりだし、私はあんな風になりたくないです。だから好きな人はいりません。嫌な思い出と一緒に消してください。そういうこととの縁を切ってください。あら、君か？おいで。
I slowly opened my eyes. What was that just now? A dream? For a dream, that was pretty... How do I put it? Things I've never seen before, like the past beach hut. I felt like I'd seen them. No, putting that aside, if that was about Shizuku, the thing she hates, and the person she loves, she wished for both of those memories to be erased. That's how things are. Oh yeah, and then you could go into the whole, you know, hate and love are two sides of the same coin, yada yada yada. The opposite of love isn't hate, it's indifference. All that trite garbage. Which I'd say, you know, is why I was leaning towards, you know, the love and hate, you know, things she hates and things she loves both being strong emotions that elicit the same response because, you know, they're so similar like that. What do you say? That's how things are. I need to go. There's no guarantee she'd still be there. Even so, couldn't just sit around and do nothing. I went to the usual place. When I heard it... Damn, still crying hours later? I feel like at that point, like, you just kind of, like, collapse and you're just kind of done. You know, you've cried all your tears, you felt all your emotions, and you're just empty. A voice. It was Shizuku. Tearful. There she was. She had to be bewildered. She had to be in sorrow. All over what happened just today. Yet,
どうしたの？
she smiled, gently as always. Straining the last strings she dangled by. I'm the one who should be asking what's wrong. You look so hurt.
思い出せないの。
Huh?
何か大切なことがすごく大事なことなのに、すごく大切なことだったのに、それだけはわかるのに、
Mm-hmm.
何も思い出せ
And
な
now
い。
you feel like, oh, I'm a bad person because of that.
何を忘れたのかも。
Shizuku. I'm so sorry. Oh, that was more of a dramatic, like, I'm so sorry! I embraced her.
何？こんなことするなんて。
Yeah, you're a fucking... Oh, that was him saying it. I was gonna say, yeah, we know he's in pain. He's a big crybaby like that. I'm sorry. I didn't know. You were in pain too.
ううん。別にいいわよ。ハイリ君も苦しいことあったの？ひどい顔よ。
Yeah, nice to see you too. I'm sorry.
何を謝ってるかわからないけど、私に謝ってるなら許してあげる。
But I...
嫌なことがあったのね。
Yeah, it seems to be a common occurrence with him.
辛いことがあったのね。苦しいことがあったのね。
Forget that. None of that matters. I did something despicable to you.
そんなのは大丈夫。大丈夫よ。
But...
許すって言ってるのに謝るの？それはきっと
Mhm.
自己満足のため
Yeah,
よ。
he's just trying to make himself feel good about it. Or better about it. There's no real feeling good about this situation.
本当に反省してるなら満足しちゃダメ。そのことを忘れないで。
I won't.
でも確かにひどいこと言われたわ。
Yeah. He's feeling emotions right now.
結構傷ついたし泣いちゃいそうだった。
I'm sorry.
だからその分優しくして、その分私を楽しませて、
Damn, okay.
私を幸せな気持ちにして。今私にある苦しい感情はそれで収まる気がするの。だからそうして。むしろそうじゃないと許さないかな。
Mm-hmm. Put a clause in there. Okay, I'll do it.
ハイリ君は
What?
今のハイリ君に元気になってもらう方法は？ 私にできることある？
Don't forget me.
忘れるわけないじゃない。
I want to always be in your
い
thoughts.
いわよ。いさせてあげる。
I mean, yeah, like sure she might have forgotten the big moments, but you know, same thing happened every single day, you know, it's ended with the same result. So it's clearly not you. Because even just remembering you causes her to go like, whoop, I love this guy. Like, oh fuck. Every single day. So you just kind of blew things out of proportion.
それじゃなくても最近はハイリ君のことで頭がいっぱいなんだから。
Oh yeah?
今私結構すごいこと言ったんだけどな。
Not the worst.
ハイリ君って鈍いのかしら。
He is. No. It's because I already know how you feel.
そうなの？
You've just forgotten. You've already shared her love and kissed several times this summer.
そうなんだ。さっきもそれ言ってたけど本当なの？少なくともハイリ君からはそんな感じしないけど。
That's true. Yeah, it'll fit like a glove, well worn. I touched my lips to hers. Here, in this spot, where we'd felt each other so many times.
本当だったんだ。
Yeah, you know, it felt right.
私はきっとハイリ君とキスをしたことがあるのね。
Did you remember?
でもどうしてかはわからないけどそう思ったの。
Yeah, surprisingly, it wasn't a new sensation.
本当に私忘れてるのね。
Yeah.
ごめんね。ずるいよね。
Nope. Not fair?
だってもし本当に忘れているんだとしたらね、私だけ何度も初めてのキスを感じられて、告白のたびに初めての時みたいなドキドキを味わえてる。
I don't know, I feel like that'd be exhausting at some point. Like your hair is gonna be gray by the end of the summer from all the
ハイ
nerves.
リ君はもう飽きてるかもしれないけど、私はずっと新鮮な気持ち。 ずるいでしょ
Maybe a little. But I'm not even close to sick of it.
本当
Really. The first time, you played up being the older one. The second time, you were ridiculously shy. That girliness was amazing.
そうなの
Yeah, I got to see all kinds of Shizukus. They all felt new.
2回とも私から告白してるのね。
Yeah, it's like having a new girlfriend every single day. This shit rocks.
ハイリ君からはしてくれたことないんだ。
He did kind of once? You're just too assertive. It was more like he instantly responded to her confession. That's what it was.
そう
He's
な
like-
のね。
He pulled his Han Solo. I know. You chime in the second you see the chance.
分かったわ。じゃあ、
Whoa, whoa,
私
whoa,
か
whoa,
ら
whoa,
も
whoa, we didn't say that. All right then. Shizuku. I love you.
はい。私も君のこと大好きよ。
For the umpteenth time this summer, we kissed. For the umpteenth time, we became a couple.
ごめんね。
Damn, you're like those fucking messy bitches you see on Facebook who were constantly breaking up and getting back together.
いろいろ忘れちゃってるみたいで。
It happens to the best of us. Nah, it's okay. I've learned the cause too. I told her about Kyoko-san's theory in the dream I saw. How she prayed to a god to save a cat. How this god liked her and chose her to be his bride. How she asked him to erase her memories of love and hostility. How she lost many of them from a fever. And how all sorts of people, including her mother, throw harsh words at her. Told her everything. Do you believe me?
半分くらいはね。
I see.
そう。そんなことをお願いしていたのね。
Which is the half you believe and you don't believe? The part about people throwing mean shit at you, you know, being rude behind your back, or the part about a god stealing your memories?
確かにうちの両親はあまり仲が良くないわ。でもその件で私に何かを言ってきたっていう記憶はないし、本当に消えちゃってるんだと思う。
Yeah, you think?
そういえば思い出したんだけどね。私熱が出た時のこと覚えてる？猫の怪我を治してほしくて何度もその祠に通ってた。でもね、猫の怪我が治る前に私は熱を出したの。
Huh. What about it?
結構重要なことだと思うわ。
Yeah, what? Did the cat die? Do we have a ghost cat on our hands?
私何の願い事も叶えてもらってないのに熱が出たの。何か少し引っかかるのよね。
ん？
でもとにかく今は紬と仲直りしないと。
Did anything happen after that?
ひどいことを言われたわ。
Yeah. Cruelty from Samugi. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say it probably wasn't that bad. The words themselves probably weren't, like, outwardly cruel, but, you know, the meaning behind them was. You know, and the damage they caused was the cruel part. Early that morning,
ごめんなさい。
Shizuku came to Samugi's lighthouse. With me, of course. To apologize for forgetting. But... oh, she looks a bit angry.
つむ、むぎー
Downright ferocious. Why am I a part of this?
ハイリさん、昨日 お話の途中だったのに帰りました。
Yeah, it ran away. Well,
物分かりのいい感じの顔して帰りました。
oh, way to hit it where it hurts.
あの後私どうすればお二人が仲良く戻れるかすごく考えました。夜も眠れませんでした。すごい寝不足です。そうだったの。でもこうして仲直りしたのよ。それじゃ
Yeah,
あ
one under the bridge.
ならいいです。
Yep.
おめでとうございます。本当に良かったです。
She's like, oh, great, less work for me.
ありがとね。
Oh, talk about docile. Sorry for making you worry. Her smile returns.
本当に良かったです。このままお二人と仲悪いままお別れすることになるかもとすごい考えました。
You gotta have at least one of those kinds of relationships end in your life. It builds character.
寝ていても悪夢ばかりです。
So you did sleep.
ちょっとだけです。じゃあつむぎ、今日これからのことでお願いがあるの。むぎ？なんでしょう。これからのこと、これまでのこと、いろいろお話をしたいの。
Okay.
私が忘れてしまったこととか、これからどう対処するとか、私が二人との思い出を忘れないようにちゃんと話しておきたいの。どうかしら。すみません。
Yeah, it's a bit complicated for Tsumugi.
すごく大事なお話というのはわかりますが、
It's like, yeah, I'm too tired for this shit.
すごい眠いです。
ん？
絶対途中で寝ます。睡魔には勝てません。まぎゅー。つむぎ？
Damn, standing up? She tottered over to the lighthouse.
おやすみなさいませ。おやすみなさい。
Yeah, let's try again tomorrow. Tsumugi retreated. Or at least later in the evening. We waited a while, but she didn't come back out. Oh. She was beyond worried, after all. And she cried her eyes out. I'm willing to bet she really didn't get a wink of sleep. For now, let's think of stuff between us two.
はい。よろしくお願いします。
She bowed slightly. We decided to discuss the future for the time being. As far as your circumstances go, it's just like I said.
私は嫌なことがあると記憶を消してしまう。ハイリ君は夢で私の過去を見たときに猫に触れられた気がしたんでしょ。
That's right.
聞いた感じだとそれはその猫の記憶よね。だったら持って行ってもらった私の記憶は神様に触れることで戻ってきたりしないかしら。
Huh? I thought a bit. I did feel like I saw the cat's memories from its touch. Exactly how or why was a mystery. But if a touch can bring in memories, if your memories are actually with that god, they might come back if you touch them. This is leaning on the occult side of things, though.
キスしたことなんとなく覚えているの。なんていうのかな。
Yeah, it's like how birds like instinctively know their migration patterns. It's just, you know, ingrained in your DNA at this point.
体の記憶みたいなことかも。
Well, that came out of nowhere.
キスした思い出はないけれど、キスをした時に懐かしい感じはしたのよ。それにお母さんから怒られた思い出はないのに、大きな声を出されると体が縮こまる。私から持っていくのはあくまで思い出だけみたい。自転車や水泳の練習した思い出を忘れても乗れるし泳げるみたいなところかしら。
Sure, like I said. Well, that makes sense. Easy enough to follow.
だからね、どうしてハイリ君に記憶がいったのかはわからないけれど、触れることで記憶が蘇るきっかけみたいなものにはなるかも。
So when contact triggers your body's muscle memory, that could cause your actual memories to return? Is that what you're getting at? And that's something you just thought of.
調べてみて共通点を洗い出して頭の中で何通りもシミュレーションしてみたらなんとなく答えって分かってこない？
Can't say it does.
そうなのね。
I mean, but it relates specifically to you, so, you know, we gotta give you some credit. You know, a little bit of leeway. I realized what Kyoko-san meant. We couldn't say whether this was correct or not. But she reached a possible conclusion unnaturally quickly. And it wasn't just instinct. There was logic to it. She's almost frighteningly gifted. Do you get called a genius often?
私を過剰に評価する人からは時々ね。
Yeah, I don't know everything, just know what I know. Har 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 har.
でも私は天才じゃなくてただのおっぱいよ。私に 99% の努力と 1% の才能なんてない。私にあるのは 90% の脂肪と 10% の乳腺。
Huh. That's a lot of mammary gland for your body weight, huh? Though looking at him, yeah, I can see it. Oh yeah, I forgot. My girlfriend is boobs.
もしそうやって記憶が返ってくるなら記憶を失っても返してもらえばいい。
Mm-hmm.
根本的に解決するわけじゃないけど一時的に問題自体はなくなるわ。
Yeah, just gotta keep doing the same thing over and over again.
しばら
You
くは
know,
そう
just
して
have
お
it
い
become part of the
て
daily routine.
今後問題を解決すればいいんじゃない？
Sorry, I'm yawning. Huh. Wow. You're pretty cool-headed about this, considering it revolves around you.
そうね。でも自分で言わないとハイリ君じゃ言えないでしょ？
Huh?
一時的にそうしておいて問題解決は後でなんて。
That'd definitely be hard for me to say. Not like I even thought that far to begin with, though.
そっか。とりあえず神様のところに行ってみましょうか。
Right now? Is that okay?
不安だけど今日また記憶がなくなったりしたら大変でしょ？
Yep, strike when the iron's hot.
それにハイリ君もいるから大丈夫。
Okay. We continued through the mountains. And though the path was paved, dirt covered everything. This place didn't see much action. I guess people didn't come here very often. I mean, if it's paved out in the boonies like this, you know, it's not some like it's not, you know, some animal trail you're following through the woods that only the locals know about, which, I mean, everyone here is a local, so only they know about it, but if someone came through and like, okay, let's define paved. Is it like asphalt has been laid, or are we talking like cobble paving stones? Because those are two separate things in my head. Because one is a lot older than the other. From there, we moved to a small roadside shrine.
ここね。
Yeah. I put my hands together. This was a god after all. Shizuku did the same.
私のことを気に入ってくださっていたようですが、この人と結婚をしました。今までありがとうございます。
Mm-hmm. Yep, and Japan is currently outlaws polygamy, so this will never work. You have to let me go. Though I think I did see a news story where someone's running for some position in the Japanese government right now that is like fully, I think it was like the polygamy party or something. I'm very unfamiliar with the idiosyncrasies of Japanese politics, but essentially they're running on the ticket of elect me and I will re-legalize polygamy and save the Japanese birth rates. Right. And it is a woman. Very old, and has that kind of like rich old woman look where she still does her hair like it's the fucking 50s. And it's like dyed blonde. It's like, oh, you're a Japanese woman though. Like not in like a tacky like blonde, but like you are fucking money. Like you have money. and are trying to, like, look well-to-do. But you're old, and your internal vision of well-to-do is a bit outdated. That kind of look. If you find the news story, you'll see what I mean. We'd better express these things while we're here. Thank you for looking after Shizuku's unpleasant memories. From now on, I'll take on that role. We then looked at each other.
それじゃ
Right. She reached for the enshrined idol.
あはいりくん覚悟して
What, are we gonna have to fight the heavy crab now? Huh? It's only gonna happen?
きっと
Yeah, I've watched fucking Bakemonogatari. I know how this goes. I've said it before, but this route is like super fucking Monogatari vibes.
記憶が戻ってきたらはいりくんとの忘れちゃった恋愛の記憶も戻って
Oh yeah, you'll be a ravenous beast, unable to hold back your
だ
feelings.
からそのすごく
Mm-hmm.
デレデレしちゃうかも
Oh. That's what you meant.
何度も忘れてるっていうのに今かなり好意を持ってるのそこに今までの分が返ってきたら
You'll turn into Ow. Ah.
すごいことになっても引かないでね
I won't. No being put off for me. I may not be much help in the ideas department, but if anything happens, you can count on me to accept you as you are.
すごいことになるかもって言ってるのにもっと好きになっちゃうようなこと言わないで
Sorry.
いいけ
The
ど
god's just gonna give you your memory so you can stop flirting in front of his house and he can be in peace again.
でもお願いね
Yeah.
それじゃあどうか私の記憶を返してください
She stretched her hand out to the idol. Right then. Huh? Some sort of butterfly-like thing seemed to glow, but only for an instant. Then... Yeah, because you're gonna get all the bad memories, too. And, hate to tell you this, Shizuku, but the bad ones probably outweigh the good ones in their just sheer quantity. Shizuku? Her legs gave out as she tremored. Shizuku, are you okay? What?
ごめんなさいお母さんごめんなさいごめんなさいごめんなさいごめんなさいごめんなさいごめんなさいごめんなさいごめんなさいごめんなさい
She quickly turned pale, sweat pouring from her body. Shizuku, let go of it!
私は悪い子です私は悪い子です私は悪い子です私は悪い子です私は悪い子です私は悪い子です
Ah, damn it! I grabbed her hand and forced it off. Shizuku! Shizuku, are you alright?
もうしないからもうしないからもうしないからもうしませんもうしませんもうしませんしません
Oh, she's the furthest thing from alright. I took her hand and pulled her onto my back. My body was shivering and then broken out into a cold sweat. Oh, what's the closest place? A candy store? Shizuku on my back. I headed that way. Shizuku! Her hands tightened, arms wrapped around my neck. It's okay. It'll be okay. I'm right here. It'll be okay. Finally saw the candy store. Ow.
はいいらっしゃどうしたの
You know, fucking ghost shit.
水織先輩に何かあったの
I'm sorry. Can she rest here for a while? We need an ambulance. Dude, there's no ambulance in this island.
この症状って
Ow!
ごめん、ちょっと心当たりがあるの。病院とかには連れて行かないで大丈夫。
Yeah, there won't be any help. We don't?
信じて。
Okay.
ありがとう。水織先輩は大丈夫だから、あんたは落ち着いて。
Yeah.
はい、深呼吸。
Yeah, you're panicking. I took one as she instructed me. I'm okay.
じゃあちょっと服脱がして汗拭いておくから店番してて。
Are you okay with that?
何？あんたやりたい？
That wall's a bit too high for me.
でしょ？こういうの慣れてるし、やっとくから。
She's used to this? Then I'll leave it to you. I brought Shizuku to the back with Ao and laid her on a futon. Then I went back out to the store side.
ちょっと失礼しますね。胸も苦しいと思うから外しちゃいますね。
Yep. Boing, boing, boing. What's so holy, I wonder? I had a few ideas.
お待たせ。
So what you dealing with there now? Dealing with in there, Ao? We dealing with like saucers or pepperonis, or like salami, or the fabled for that size, you know, quarter. No problem. How was she?
大丈夫だと思うけど、あのさ、何してたの？
What were we
ち
doing?
ょっと普通じゃない感じだったから。
I'm not sure you'll believe me, but I told her about Shizuku's memories and the god. I already filled her in to a certain extent for the wedding, and she trusted that well enough. I added on. Shizuku said she wanted to get her memories back, so we prayed to this god. And when she touched this idol, some enshrined object, she started writhing.
なるほどね。ずーっと放置されてたから、もう死んじゃったのね。それであれば、触れたらそうなるかも。
Huh? I didn't think she'd actually believe me.
それ、多分、本当に記憶が戻ってきたというか、記憶が入ってきたに近いのかな。
Yeah, all in one. You know, still fresh and new. Really? Why did this happen?
もうやめた方がいいわ。それ。
Why?
記憶が一気に頭に入ってくるなんて、脳とか精神とか、そういうのに負荷がかかりすぎるから。倒れたのも、きっとそれが原因よ。
Mm-hmm. We'll just skip over that part about you talking about, you know, whatever that idol thing was being dead. I'll just not think too hard about that because it's magic. But
記憶が入ってくるっていうのはね、知識が入ってくるのとは違うのよ。その人の記憶も感情も、追体験するってこと。
oh god, I have someone calling me. Hold on. All right, my official business is concluded and done with. Very short phone call. It was like less than a minute. Someone just had a question for me, which I answered. It's never a good thing when you're getting a call past 9 p.m. and it's like, oh fuck, this better not be like. I hope 1, someone isn't dead. 2, you better not be in fucking. You better not be making me bail you out from the cops right now. Like have to go and pick you up, because I will be angry. Fortunately, I haven't had to do that just yet. I pray I never do, because those, from what I hear, those car rides back aren't very, you know, the vibes are off, to say the least. Relive?
その時に感じたこととか、そういう心の動きも入ってくるってこと。しかもそれが過去の自分の記憶なの。
Mm-hmm. No, like, mental separation of, you know, no safety barrier of this is someone else's thoughts, you know. It's like, oh no, this is all mine. Brain has no resistance to it.
それって、
More like your soul.
なんていうか、相性が良すぎるのよ。
What do you mean?
他人の記憶を追体験してひどい目にあったりしてもさ、 最終的には他人でしょ。
Yeah, you just see it and it's like, damn, that was fucked up.
だからこれは本当に自分に起こったわけじゃないってある程度は思える。でもそれが自分だったら、あんたにも思い出したくないこととかあるでしょ。それが思い出として湧き出してくるんじゃなくて、もう一度体験するってこと。
Yeah, all at once. That competition. Experience what happened in that pool again? Cold sweat dripped down my back.
想像できた？
Yeah.
それを子供の頃からの分一気に見せられるの。しかも毎日のようにすっごい強い怒られ方をしてた。それが戻ってきたら具合も悪くな
Yeah,
るわ
no, that's a bit much. You have a point.
それにさ、人間って忘れられるからこそ
Mm-hmm.
生きていけるって思うのよね。
Yeah, your brain just gets rid of the junk data. Because we can forget?
辛いこととか何もかも覚えてなきゃいけないわけじゃないと思うの。忘れたいことをずっと覚えてたら疲れちゃうし、多分
Unless
不幸
you're
になっちゃう。
Tim Rogers from hit YouTube channel Action Button Reviews, which hasn't put out a video in a while, which is unfortunate, but he does like really long, good series about everything. Actual like photographic memory too. It's great for like his storytelling. He'll just like go off on a tangent and give like the exact date and time something happened, like what people were wearing, you know, where they were, what was on like the fucking radio, that kind of thing. It sounds horrific. Like, from if you just think about it, it's like, oh yeah, that'd be cool. I'd be able to remember everything. Awesome. But then you get down to the minutia, and it's like, oh fuck, like that's we ain't built for that, dog. Well, that's true, I guess.
うんうん、そういうわけだから悪いこと言わない。もうやめておいた方がいいわ。
Okay, I'll pass it on to Shizuku too. But why do you know all this?
ま、ちょっとね。
She smiled like always. I probably shouldn't stick my nose in too much. Thanks for everything. If anything happens, can we ask you for your help?
もちろん。私たちがどれだけ水織先輩に相談を聞いてもらったと思ってるの。
Good point. Thanks in
わ
advance.
かったわ。
After that, I waited for Shizuku to calm down. Then we came to the beach hut. Feel better?
ええ、もう大丈夫よ。ねえ、ハイリ君。
ん？
ノートを取ってもらえる？
Sure, but now? For what? I put the journal and sticky notes in front of her.
こんな時こそ。大丈夫。気にしないで。
Shizuku?
そんなことを言って
Oh, you're still going. Sorry. You're just going really slow and methodical.
大丈夫。大丈夫よ。すぐいつもの私に戻るから。
Mm-hmm. Huh? She turned the pages with trembling fingers. As she did so, I could see calm visibly returning to her, which only sparked anxiety. Shizuku.
大丈夫。心臓に手を当てて動悸が静まるのを数えましょう。
Shizuku! She looked at me in shock. What's gotten into you? She's trying to calm down.
どうしたって。
Which, you know, from what she was doing seems perfectly fine to me, you know. It's just keeping yourself in that headspace of, or, you know, not letting yourself get in the headspace of spiraling, you know, reassurance, you know, focusing on something like that, your heartbeat for one. Maybe not the best one, because if you're still, like, amped up, your heart's still going to be going. And then you might start going like, oh, fuck, I'm not coming down, I'm not coming down, I'm not coming down, kind of thing, and just spiral more. But if you're, you know, in control of your faculties enough, I could see that working.
こんなに迷惑かけちゃって。少しでも早く落ち着かないとって。
What are you saying? Why do you need to force yourself to relax? After everything that's just happened, who cares about a little mess?
ダメ。
What?
こうしないと。こうしないと。私には価値がないの。
What are you talking about?
私はこうしないと人から愛されないの。このノートの通りの
Mm-hmm.
私でいないと。
As the journal says? I don't understand her. Was that journal not filled with the advice she gave everyone? But still,
こ
she...
れはね、みんなにアドバイスして喜んでもらった。それを書き綴るノート。
Yeah, isn't that a good thing?
でもそれは私が誰かの役に立ってるって、それを忘れないためのもの、そんなノートなの。
What?
褒められたことを思い出して、頼られてることを実感して、無価値じゃないことを形にしていく。
Wow, that seems... complicated, heavy. I wouldn't say it's terrible. Like having it as like an anchor point to be like, all right, I'm you know, just you know, getting ahead of myself, you know, brain's running 10 miles, I'm not 10 miles, like 10,000 miles a minute. You know, here's something to, you know, disprove my anxieties, to kind of like anchor myself down. But at the same time, it's like, ooh, if you need that, it's like, ugh, we're not in a very good position to start out with.
このノートには私が人の役に立った証が残ってる。私と私に求められているもの、それをつなぎ止めておくためのものだから、このノートで
But then also tying your own intrinsic value to, you know, being of value to others is not a particularly healthy mindset to be in.
価値のある私にならないといけないの。
The you who has value? Shizuku, that's... Why does it sound like you think you have no value? Please, don't say things like that.
ごめん。
It's probably because her fucking mom's told her that, like, all her life.
でも怖いの。ずっと不安なの。みんなにアドバイスをしてるのはこんなに弱い人間なの。優秀なんじゃなくて、優秀じゃなきゃ立っていられないの。だから尊敬なんてされちゃいけないのよ。
The normal Shizuku wouldn't say these things. Assuming these were her true feelings, Shizuku would carry them to the grave. Past memories returning must have her dazed. Also, why she understood my pain as well as she did. Why she said exactly what I wanted to hear. All of it became clear. She's the same as me. Same as me when I stopped being able to swim. That's why. You know, I love swimming. Everyone praised me for it, so I loved it all the more. Praise, praise, and more praise. Swimming for that pat on the back became all I was worth. No, I convinced myself of that. That's why when I failed, I thought I had nothing. I was supposed to love swimming. But at some point, praise became my goal. I lost sight of why I swam. Even though all it ever really was that I liked it. Honestly, the guys in the club, even if I stopped being able to swim, they'd probably still be my friends. But I didn't see it. I've been running forever.
そうなんだ。
I'm sure you're the same. At the end of the day, the truth is you're a really good person, Shizuku.
そんなこと。
You do good things. You get praised for them. And that became your worth. So you lost sight of the fact that you're a good person. You might be amazing. You might be student council president. People might trust and rely on you. But what if you lost all that? Despite what you said before. With or without any of that. I'm positive you'd still be doing the same thing. With or without praise. With or without merit. You would give Ao advice. You would cheer on Ruichi and Tenzen. You'd speak kind words to me. You'd slap Tsumugi on the wrist for her worries. And you would smile the whole time.
そうかしら。
You would.
そんなことないわよ。
Okay then. You said before that it was all for yourself. Can you genuinely say that and believe it? You weren't the least bit worried for Ao when she came to you for counseling?
それは。
You weren't the least bit supportive of Ruichi or Tenzen's dreams? What you said to me and Tsumugi, was it all just to make yourself feel worth something?
そんなことないけど。
And what about the cat? Why did you save it? I knew why. Because I had its memories. She worried for it so much. She loved it so much. You're a good person. You really are. And regardless of anything, I will always love you. I've already seen plenty of weird sides of you after all.
それは。
She couldn't find the words.
ありがとね、ハイリ君。理屈ではわかるの。言葉ではわかるの。
Yeah, but you're like a little shaken right now, and that's fine.
あなたが私を好きって思ってくれてること。でもね、
Mm-hmm.
わからないの。何もしない私に価値があるって言われても、どんなに好きって言われても、
Yeah, until you believe it yourself, it's nothing but empty platitudes.
自分でそう思えないの。
Shizuku.
ごめんね。こんなに弱い人間で、そんな人間に愛情を向けてくれて。
I could say no more. Because I, too, once believed that I was worthless. Having her memories return was probably exhausting. She quickly fell fast asleep. In the end, I couldn't say anything for her. As I watched her like that for a while.
ハイリー、ちょっといい？
Ow.
多分家には戻れてないと思ってさ。差し入れ。
Oh, thanks.
あとお客さんよ。
The visitor.
お邪魔します。
Oh, Smoogie. What's up?
起きて駄菓子屋に行ったら雫が倒れたと青さんに聞きました。
What time is it? Did you wake up at like 10 o'clock to go buy like fucking candy? And Ao, you were still there?
すごく心配で、寝ている場合ではありませんでした。
Hey, it's fine. You couldn't help it.
今日は2人ともここに泊まるの？
Yeah.
じゃあ京子さんに行ってきておいてあげる。
Thanks.
紬はハイリが変なことしないか見張っておいて。
He's too much of a coward.
わかりました。
Oh, so the mood is definitely not here for that.
それじゃ。
Ow.
Huh?
Seriously, thank you for everything.
どういたしまして。
She waved goodbye, then left.
雫。
She'll be okay. Ao said so too. Plus, she was full of energy when she was awake earlier. Though she was probably forcing it.
雫。青さんからお話は聞きました。
Yeah, she's going through it, as they say.
あんまり無理しないでください。
We won't. Shizuku said we wouldn't do it anymore either.
そうですか。よかったですけど、これからも私たちのこと 忘れちゃうんですかね。
It's
もしかしたら今も忘れてるかもしれません。
complicated. She stroked Shizuku's hair as she spoke. Maybe.
どんなに頑張っても忘れられていっちゃうんですね。忘れられてしまうのはすごく辛いです。
Yeah. Smoogie and I looked downcast. But still, knowing Shizuku, she'd keep smiling all the same, wouldn't she?
そうですね。雫は強いですし優しいですから。
She'd totally be like, I get to see a new Smoogie! As if nothing had changed.
絶対言いますね。
No matter what happened, she'd stay positive and push forward, taking us along with her.
雫はそうしてくれるのに私たちは落ち込んでばかりですね。
You got that right. Shizuku's listened to the worries of all types of people. No matter what it was, she met it with a smile. And we flung anger at her, feelings we couldn't bear to contain. At any rate, we couldn't do a thing for her in the situation she was in.
私も雫みたいに雫を元気づけてあげたいです。
It's not a want. We need to. Yeah. Alright, Tsumugi. Let us be as Shizuku does. Let us be as Shizuku does. Yeah, that's right. That's proper.
もぎゅ
Yeah, it took me a second there too, Tsumugi. It's a bit clunky to say, but
おっぱいこんな感じでしょうか。
nope.
違いますね。きっと趣旨が違います。
Mm-hmm. Yep. Just as I was saved by Shizuku. Just as she gave Tsumugi courage. We'll keep on smiling and won't stop for nobody. No matter how many times she calls herself worthless. We'll be right there to tell her how much fun being with her is, with a smile. And if she doesn't believe it, we'll do it until she can. She said she'd understood it logically, but she couldn't believe in something like unconditional love. Her parents, the two people she should have received that from, did nothing but fight. Yeah, I talked about that earlier. The mother who should have showered her in it had nothing but harsh words for her. All she knew was a world where selfless love was just a load of bull. And that's undoubtedly why she became amazing. Even if that kind of love was beyond her grasp, she could be praised as long as she was amazing. She could be wanted as long as she was worthwhile. She could be desired as long as she was useful. That kind of love was right at her fingertips. Putting it into words sounded pretty twisted. But for her to not see that with how hard she tries, for her to not feel the love so many people have for her, things couldn't stay this way. Shizuku made me feel worth something when I thought I had nothing. So Shizuku too should be able to feel the same someday. Hey, Tsumugi, let's be like Shizuku. Let's teach her just how much we love being with her. Let's make her have so much fun she won't even be able to think about forgetting.
ハイリさん、とてもいい考えです。
Alright then.
でも私はちょっと違いますね。私の中の雫は忘れても何回も楽しませてくれる人です。
Mm-hmm.
だから私は雫を何回も楽しませます。
Oh, I get you.
ハイリさんは忘れない方法を考えてください。
Yeah. Then you think of ways to excite her, even if she
わ
does,
かりました。
in order to repay all she's done for us. No. We just plain love seeing her smile. That's all. We're just doing what we want to and nothing more. Let's do this! Being a little loud when someone's trying to sleep right next to you, you two. Different BMG? BGM? BGM. Have we heard this one before? If we have, it's very rare. But anyway, with the sudden change of background track, that is where we're going to end it here for today, folks, because it's 9:30, and I have work again tomorrow, which I need to desperately go to sleep for, because I'm fucking exhausted. Oh my god. And I need to find when that phone call was in the video and cut that out. So it's only going to be like a minute, so don't worry, you're not losing too much. So, with that, I'd like to thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring the notification bell. Check out the Discord link in the description down below as the music is like picking up and it's harder for you to hear me. And come back next time for the next episode of Summer Pockets Reflection Blue, where we will continue Shizuku's route. And I don't know how exactly we're gonna do this. Are we gonna montage like Samugi's route, or are we just gonna, play it straight and deal with it as is? We'll have to come back next time and find out for sure. Bye. See you later. Mwah.